Okay, hello YouTube. I'm gonna try something new. We are going to read a really terrible fanfiction. And I'm not by myself this time. I've got three cool people with me. So I'm Fens.
Oh, I'm Chooch at most effectual on
Oh wow,
Twitter.
the
The
plug.
plug.
Yes, my brand.
Plug plug.
I am F Swipes. I have a Twitter and a Twitch channel.
I'm Vic Viper. I'm at Vic Viper Zero on
The
Twitter.
best Windjammers player on the East Coast.
Hell yeah.
Alright, well, okay, well, so the fanfiction we're reading today, or tonight, because it's late, is Starfox Chronicles. Now, before I start, I have read this entire thing, the entire uncensored version.
God damn it.
Yeah, this this is a special one. It's
Oh,
I've read the
God.
entire thing, and I've had my head in my hands the whole time, and I wanted other people to suffer with me as I relive this entire thing. Um, but the other thing is, I actually know the person who wrote this.
Oh.
I have chatted with
Oh,
him
my.
before. He seems like a nice guy. Um, I don't have any problems with him. If he doesn't like us having fun reading his little fan fiction here, and he wants us to take it down, we'll do it. But yeah, hopefully he'll understand it's all in good fun.
I'm gonna save it before you take it down, though. So
So you know
I don't know this dude. I'm gonna upload
No, I
it.
don't know him in person, but I've chatted with him like over
Oh,
Skype or
oh,
MSN
oh.
or something. I mean, he seemed like a nice guy. I've got no problems with
I
him.
got no ties with this guy. I'm
God.
gonna upload it too.
He ain't my man.
It's just the first thing I noticed is just prologue is spelt wrong. Like
It's fucking.
just
Prolounge.
Yo.
like not in the title. In the
Prolounge.
title it's spelled
Oh my
right,
God, I
but
didn't
then
even
like
notice
in
that.
it says the
He-
same
dude-
shit again, and then
Dude, he
it's
had a
spelled
deadline,
wrong.
okay? You know? You can't proofread
Yeah.
everything.
All right.
Uh,
Okay, let's go ahead. Okay. Starfox Chronicles Prologue. A new arrival.
Damn it.
Pro Lounge. Ryan, time to get up. You don't want to be late for your first day of chess camp. I opened my eyes slowly, adjusting to the light of the room. I slowly got out of bed, walked to my dresser to gather my clothes, and headed off to change. If you're wondering who I am, my name is Ryan Lewis, just a 17-year-old, and am about 2 weeks from beginning my senior year in high school.
Boring.
I had mixed feelings about this as I was going to be the new captain of the chess team.
Awesome.
This
Starfox Chronicles. Chess.
Fucking Christ.
Okay. Okay.
This wasn't bad, except all of my friends were going to a brand new high school that had just finished building. I'm a human like everyone else here on planet Earth. My brother, my brown hair, almost long enough to my eyebrows. One was half missing,
Batman?
just over my brown eyes.
Brown
I was short for my family, about 5'8". That's not short. After my shower, I came
Uh-huh.
to the
Hey.
dinner, the dining room, to eat,
Hey.
to eat breakfast, which
I thought
I
you said this was the
always
safe from work
fix
version.
myself, which was just a quick bowl of cereal. I was in my high school chess team shirt,
Every detail.
classy, that I wore last school year. As I had nearly finished my breakfast, my mom entered the dining room. And just to point out, this is actually the censored version of it. We're not doing the uncensored. Fuck that.
Was there
Are
uncensored
you-
stuff in that first paragraph that got cut out?
No.
Okay.
No.
I was gonna say, how
this-
did that turn dirty?
I'm guessing that like right after he was like eating cereal, he just started like furiously masturbating
I was in the
or
shower
some
and I
shit.
thought about my coach.
fuck?
Yeah, like I'm just assuming.
Oh, should we plug like the guy who? I guess I will. This was by Ryan Master Paladin. Just by the way, I'll put a link in the description. Anyway, let's keep going.
We'll put his social
Oh,
at the end of it too.
Right.
Yeah.
You all
I'm
ready
just-
for camp? My mom asked. Mom, I'm one of the instructors. It's not a big deal, I explained. In a sense, it wasn't really a camp. We didn't go out in the wilderness or actually, quote-unquote, camp out. We just played chess while I taught lessons for a full-time 8 hours.
Christ.
It's either that, or oh, that's his mom. It's either that, or I send you over the country hunting for master. What does that even mean? She explained back. I'll do that when I'm older anyway. I have to go. I quickly grabbed my notes and roll-out board and timer, and was about to head out the door when Mom called back. Have a fun time, you hear me? Someone can go next.
Oh my god.
I hope you've been keeping along.
I know. Good luck at work. I exclaimed as I headed to the car and took off. It's St. George. We have our own chess center, a chess team, which I was also a part of. We were called the St. George the Dragon Slayers, as a relation to the story of St. George and
Of course,
the dragon.
everyone knows that.
Starting today is the first of many that I work with kids in a much larger group than I'm used to.
Oh shit. Things are
I
getting
came
intense.
here and grabbed the door at my dismay to find out it was locked. I then looked at the clock through the window to find it at 9 a.m.
Homestar Runner reads fanfiction.
Does anyone want to switch paragraphs or?
Yeah.
Oh.
I'm not sure. We can just switch off whenever someone gets tired of reading.
Oh, Vic Viper can keep reading.
Okay, I guess. Oh, crap! I'm an hour early! I sat down at the door and sat on my rollout board. Fucking bored as shit, decided to study while I waited.
A boring kid.
I first learned chess when I was 5.
What the f-
I played chess seriously since I was 12. I got an instruction from a grandmaster. Great guy. I worked with him for 3 years before he passed away from brain cancer. Such cruel irony how such a brilliant guy could die from something like that. Now I'm an expert level player with a solid rating of 1734.
Can I just stop you right here for real quick?
Yes.
The best part is he's pulling out all this chess shit,
Yes.
and like everyone reading it, nobody has any idea what any of it means.
He has a solid rating of 1734, dude.
Right, 1734, and if you read ahead, his teacher is a 2487 international master.
Dude,
So that dude,
don't
don't
spoil
fuck
anything.
with that guy.
Don't spoil it.
I'm sorry. Keep going,
Keep
Mike.
going.
Keep
The
going,
only
Vic.
person I can't be in my town is my new teacher, a rated 2487 international master.
Whoa!
Oh
Yeah,
my god,
I
so
don't know.
cool.
I don't know shit about like ratings and everything.
I mean,
I just
it's like
see
the
like
fucking
numbers
ELO.
and I'm just thinking like power
Dude, you
levels.
learn
Shit.
so
I
much.
think it's like the fucking ELO shit that they use in League of Legends. Like they fucking started using that shit in League of Legends, I know that much. But anyways, every match he played he won except for one match where I tricked him into a draw.
Damn.
Ooh,
Damn.
damn.
bodied.
That makes so much sense. I know exactly what happened
This
in that
prologue
game.
is so long.
940, and I finally spot the chess center's owner pulling in the parking lot. He came up to me and shouted,
Keeping it classy. I like it.
"Master Lewis, up bright and early to work on your game, huh?" He said as he spotted my board on the ground.
Yeah, but I better get things set up so you can open up the door so I can get in, please.
I asked. He ignored me as he unlocked the door to
He
let
ignored
in.
me as he did the thing that I asked him to do.
Exactly. What? Okay.
Oh god.
I scrambled for my things as he let me in. The center wasn't the biggest in the country, but it was very welcoming. The walls were painted in an illustration resembling the legend
George
of
and the
Saint
Dragon.
George and
I want to
the
read more
Dragon.
about this.
George and the Dragon. Pictures and special collectible chess
This
sets
is.
were aligned across the back of the main room, all ending with a suit of armor in the corner for decoration. Like every single other fucking high school ever, several tables spanned across the room, each with about 4 chess sets and clocks to each. I headed to the front of the room, where a vertical board hung on the wall for lecture purposes. When I finished setting up for the day, the kids started coming in. I spent the next several hours lecturing the kids and giving them pointers as they went through the games they played. I showed them some games of my own personal experience and ran through them with the thought process and asked them questions to test them.
Are we passing? Or is that hot potato?
Yeah, go ahead and pass it.
Sure.
You want to go,
Someone go
Chooch?
nuts.
Someone-
Oh, let's see.
God, the last thing I wanted to do.
I'm just.
Did you lose your voice, or you-
Man, this is already pretty bad. I can only imagine.
Oh, and it gets
I
worse.
can't wait
or
until like
better,
Fox
depending.
just instantly is like part of the story about chess.
Okay, we're at fucking chess camp, and then furries are supposed to appear, and then fighting, and then sex? I don't even.
Whoa. That's
Hold on,
chapter
we're reading
24, sir.
we're reading the censored
Well, at least in the
version.
uncensored version.
We're
I don't
reading
even
the
know.
PG-13 version.
Expect swear words like shit and ass.
Oh, shit, fuck, and everyone's favorite. Damn.
Like I'm playing Shadow the Hedgehog.
Okay.
I could ramble on about
Let's-
that game
let's focus.
for
Let's
a long
focus,
time,
people.
but
Yeah,
let's not.
That's a discussion
Yeah,
for
that's a
another
different
day.
video.
Yeah, Now who can tell me why bishop taking c5 was a bad move for my opponent? The hand shot up from the newest member of my school team. I pointed to him and watched as he said, "Because you can force a checkmate in 2 moves. Queen to g5 check and forces the king to the corner on h1. Then the queen goes to g2 checkmate." Excellent observation. Anyone else see that? Probably not, because you're not better than me.
Get bodied, scrubs. God.
We reached the end of the day at 4 o'clock, and we all packed home for the day. I had a long 20-minute drive.
No.
Long
No.
Man,
20
Oh,
fucking
no,
minutes.
this segment-
Wow, that's so
I'm
long.
an hour away from everything.
Let's fucking set it.
Like, holy shit, I'm fuck.
Please keep reading. Please keep reading.
I'm sorry, like, I had a long 20-minute drive home, so I listened to my Dragon Force Inhuman Rampage album as I drove. I got home and fixed myself dinner while I dressed for work. I arrived at my job at 6 as usual. I had the easiest job at the movie theater, tearing tickets. Those people do more than tearing tickets.
No, they're paying him like $5 an hour to literally just stand there. They're like, no, man, we can't
I
have
don't
you
know.
touch anything else. Like, Jesus Christ.
I waited through boredom for 6 hours and finally got home. I greeted my mom, who was sitting in her rocking chair watching television, and headed to the bathroom and furiously masturbated. The AC broke at the theater, so I was drenched in sweat from
Oh,
the
man, it's
heat
getting
or from
spicy up
furiously
in
masturbating. I stripped down again and headed to the shower and furiously masturbated.
Is this like a fortune cookie where you add that to everything?
I'm sorry, but it just seems like
There's a whole
it's there,
lot of
especially
masturbation in
when
the story.
I would assume so. I mean, that's how like most furry
So far,
stories
it's been
are.
very erotic.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, talking all about pawns and
Yeah, you know what that
and
means.
knights,
You know what those look
rooks.
like.
Hey, man.
After the shower, I got into my regular clothes because I never wear pajamas.
What?
What's that even mean?
What the fuck?
I never. Damn.
It's just what the fuck. Okay. Then I played some games for a few hours, other than chess, because I was good at many video games.
Oh my god, dude.
I then
Shit is
headed
so-
to bed at about 3 in the morning, and I was having thoughts about the next day. This thinking helped me to get prepared to face my nightmares yet again.
What the fuck is this?
I have had nothing but nightmares since I finished my junior year, and I can remember every single one of them like it was yesterday. I silently chuckled at myself while worrying about all this emo bullshit as I drifted off to sleep.
Holy shit.
Wow. Swipes, do you want to take the
Fucking
next
God.
paragraph and like a couple of dialogue?
okay.
No, I want to
Oh,
read
wow.
more
It's
now.
about to
Okay.
get good.
The thing
It's about to
is
get
fucking.
really good.
Hold on, the thing that's fucking hilarious is that this shit is so fucking
It's
descriptive.
like Charles
hilarious.
Dickens tier, man.
Well, see what I think is happening
Yeah.
because this is a self-insert story. I believe that he is actually describing a day that happened to him. I think most of this stuff actually happened.
All right, well,
Like
then
the
this-
his grandmaster buddy who died of brain cancer, which is unfortunate. I think that like is a thing that actually happened.
yeah. So like he stopped right there, and then
If-
he got an idea. He was like, "Wait a minute, I know where to take this story." And then this paragraph happened.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know if this story was written in 2014 where it said brain cancer, it would be Ebola.
It would,
Topical.
it would be
You're gonna
hashtag.
date my video, Chooch.
Hashtag.
Like I'm just saying, like I'm just saying.
Oh god. All right, we'll keep going. This is good.
Please.
This is
Okay.
better than I remember.
A pair of eyes opened up to look at the chrome-style ceiling spanning his quarters, and a pair of hands rubbing away the crust from his eyes as he slowly got up. Those eyes and hands belonged to the one and only Fox
Yes.
Surprise!
Yeah.
Starfox is in this prologue.
Holy
Whoa!
shit.
McCloud. Oh my god, it's Starfox. Oh my god, can I
I
just
can't do the
lick
masturbating
your
thing with
eye
my
crust
mouth.
off your eyes? You're so hot.
Can somebody do the whole like sounds like you're masturbating with your mouth thing?
Hurrah.
I
Hurrah.
can't do it. It just sounds
Alright,
bad.
yes, lust penis. Is the lust penis? in this
Alright, what
fanfiction?
the fuck? Alright,
Alright.
that sounds like Bizarro Star Platinum.
Oro, oro.
This is another video we can make. Though.
That's probably what
Yes.
Ryan Lewis sounds like when he's furiously masturbating.
Alright, well I've decided already. The next fanfiction we do after this one is going to be JoJo's related.
Nice. Isn't
Yeah.
Ryan
Oh,
Lewis
God.
with
Oh
Macklemore?
wait.
No, seriously, isn't that song with the guy named Ryan
Yeah.
Lewis or something?
I don't know, man.
No, I do know.
I
do
forget.
know that.
I will remember if I wasn't like half asleep.
Alright, you keep going. We just got
Yeah,
to the
we-
good part.
It is Ryan Lewis.
Yeah,
Holy
yeah.
fuck, you're
I'm
right.
glad that
Oh
I
my
decided
God.
to continue
It is
reading.
Ryan Lewis.
Ryan Lewis.
Yeah.
This guy's famous.
I know this guy. He's with
Does he play
Macklemore.
chess?
Oh god. He got out of bed, stretching his body to wake up. Fox quickly put on his Starfox uniform and headed to the bridge. He greeted the rest of his team as they greeted back. They were doing their usual activities as
He
normal.
literally got up every
Um,
day and did the same thing. It's so boring on the Green Box.
Just great.
Falco was masturbating.
Slippy Toad, aptly named. He's actually not aptly named. That's the thing. Like his last name is Toad, but he's just a frog.
Ah.
Yo, just to let
Common
you guys know,
misconception.
in the uncensored version, I believe he does have sex with Slippy
Oh, good.
and Pepper. Just
Good.
throwing that out there.
Of course.
Ryan does.
Wow.
Not, well, everyone have sex with everyone, but
Of course.
anyway, that's not what we're reading. Keep going.
Oh, wow.
Keep going.
Oh my
How
god.
can I concentrate now?
Anyway.
Just picture that in your mind.
My hand automatically
Slippy
goes to
Toad,
the dick.
aptly named, was working on an unfamiliar gadget while Peppy O'Hare was reading a book from his study. Stupid Bitch was nowhere to be seen, but he figured she was still asleep. Falco was nowhere to be seen either. Fox made his usual observations from his captain's seat of the Great Fox. Seeing as everything was peaceful and normal from the space scan, he switched to the security footage on the observation console. He found Falco practicing his aim in the training room. Stupid bitch wasn't in any of the halls, so he knew that she was still asleep, like a stupid bitch.
I fucking knew. I
He
fucking knew
switched
you were
off
gonna
the
do
console
that.
to join Falco in the training room. However, a hologram of General Pepper appeared just before he could exit his seat. "Hello, Fox. Slept well, have you?" He spoke to the orange-furred captain. "Yes, I did, General." "Yes, I did, General, sir." Fox said, remembering the night before. "Anything going on?" I'm assuming that implies, like...
Sex?
I actually don't
Shit.
remember if something got edited out. And you know what? Excuse me, I don't care to go check. Like, fuck that noise.
It's okay, it's okay. Slippy left his gadget to listen. Peppy closed his book, looking up suspectingly. "As a matter of fact, yes," he spoke up in his sincere voice. "There has been an abnormal happening at the dinosaur."
No.
God, why the fuck are we going to Dinosaur Planet?
No,
It's not canon.
Anything but dinosaurs. I'm hungry.
I'm hungry.
Let's play!
Fucking tricky.
No, Tricky, we're in a boss
I'm
fight. Please
hungry.
stop. God.
Okay, we need you to go and investigate. If this was my story, you would just see, like, fuck off, and
The
then,
end.
like, it would end. The end.
yeah.
Well, I like how, like, the
Um,
most...
The planet's not falling apart again, is it? Stupid bitch asked as she walked in, fucking late, as usual. It better not be Andros again. Hasn't Andros died like 800
he
times?
actually died, like, for realsies in Dinosaur Planet, I think. I think he's actually dead for good. Like, we'll never see him again.
We'll never see a Starfox.
Hmm.
No, there was one for the Wii U.
No,
We're getting off
there's one
topic.
for the Wii U
We're
coming.
getting off topic.
Yeah.
Oh god.
Okay.
Don't
Let's-
even remind
let's
me of
not, 'cause
that.
I'll go on rants or something.
Okay.
I'm afraid not, but it can't go unnoticed, Fox. We're sending you alone. Thank
For
goodness.
some reason.
Yeah, okay.
General
That
Pepper
makes
announced. "I'm on it." That's like the most actual Star Fox thing that has been said so far. Like, that is something I actually believe Fox would
I think
say.
he actually does say that. I don't care. I don't
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he does.
Alright, Swipes needs the
Fox
next
proclaimed
paragraph
as he
after
headed
this.
toward the
Yes.
hangar bay. He was both excited and worried at the same time. He was going to be glad to see Tricky
No, he
again.
wasn't.
What?
No, he wasn't.
No.
No,
He wasn't.
fucking
What?
No. No. No.
He was going to be glad to see Tricky again and the others. Now that
What
Tricky was
others?
all grown up, he was inclined to have
Oh.
sex with him.
You got a different link than me.
Hey.
He was also worried about the abnormal activity that the abnormal activity was going to be hostile. He took off in the R-Wing at full speed to the dinosaur
But
planet.
General, why can't I bring my blaster? It's always the same with you, Fox. Shoot first, ask questions later.
Shut the fuck.
Don't bring anything you could protect yourself with, shithead.
Nice.
Anyway,
Tag
if
me
you
in,
need some
coach.
time, F-Swipes,
Tag
you
me
can
in.
do it. I tagged.
Go.
You're good, man.
Alright. I was dreaming that I was constantly falling down a vortex spanning across the color spectrum. Then I saw some ground and falling at it fast. The shock from the fall woke me up instantly. I knew instantly something was not right. I was no longer in my bed. My stomach churned with the sickening feeling you get when your stomach explodes from surprise.
What?
What? Oh, well.
I mean, that happened to me last night after I ate some nachos.
When you get Taco Bell at 2 a.m. I looked up at the blue sky and then at my surroundings. I was in the middle of a tropical field. Several palm trees spanned the area. I was standing near a small river. What I saw next almost made me fall unconscious again. Dinosaurs!
What?
Different species wandering carelessly. I could only have one thought at this point. I must fuck these dinosaurs. Oh no, wait,
pretty
that's
much.
not what it says. I must have gone back in time, or I'm still dreaming. I backed away slowly, trying not to get their attention when I bumped into something behind me. I turned around in total shock to see a large triceratops looking right at me. I turned to run, but before I could, I heard it speak. It spoke in an entirely different language that I couldn't understand. I'm sorry, I can't understand.
Japanese.
I replied hesitantly. It spoke again and I decided to run. While running, I noticed something else. There were torches lit across the place. I thought then...
Just the place.
I thought then that there must be some intelligent life here. I wasn't back in time, I had realized. I was on an entirely different planet. I ran further until I found a bush and hid in it. I looked on for a few minutes when I heard a loud booming noise. I looked up to see a strange ship making a landing on a field not too far from my position. In a slight panic,
How convenient.
I ran further from its location. I didn't look where I was going, looking back as it landed. I ran right over a ledge and felt myself falling.
Dumbass.
Womp womp. I landed hard a few seconds later and went rolling down the hillside at a fast speed, running into a few rocks and some branch must have hit because I felt my left side being slashed.
Stick!
Oh, my side is being slashed. I finally came to a stop. The pain was extreme and agonizing. I still managed to get up slowly. Fortunately, none of my bones were broken, just several painful bruises.
Thank goodness.
Thank goodness I'm a cartoon character.
I felt around myself and something wet on my side and a stinging pain. I looked at my hand to find it drenched in blood. I looked down to see blood.
But how realistic was the blood? Was it hyper-realistic?
I looked down to see blood
Blood. That was actually a shocker.
draining out my side like the beaver dam had been blown to smithereens.
Damn,
It's an anime now. We've
I
we're
broke
reading
it
an
down.
anime.
I broke the dam. My shirt,
It's
even
spelled
though it was
D-A-M-N.
black, was horrifically stained, the color visible in the dark fabric. Damn it, I'm in a lot of trouble now. I thought as I looked around, I needed to cover up the wound somehow. I looked to see what I could do to heal it. Before I could make a step, I got lightheaded fast. I was losing too much blood. I looked up seeing nothing as everything went black.
Damn that one stick.
Fox exited his ship, taking a few quick looks around the place. He noticed nothing out of the ordinary just yet. He got a transmission, opening the hologram to see Falco's head hovering in the hologram. Hey, Fox!
This is bullshit. He wasn't there in the game. You couldn't contact
Which
him.
head are we talking about?
Hey!
Hey,
Hey, Fox, you see anything yet? The avian asked quickly. Not yet, Fox replied. However, the anomaly traces at this spot. It couldn't have gone far, so I'm going to keep looking in the Thorntail Hollow. He ended his transmission and continued walking cautiously. He then noticed a shadow looming over him. He turned quickly to see that it was none other than Tricky! Yay!
No.
I'm hungry.
I'm
The
hungry.
grown Earthwalker Prince smiled at him before saying,
I'm stuffed.
Fox, it's so good to see you again, he said. Same to you, Fox replied. Hey, Tricky, you notice anything strange around here? Hot potato.
Well, I noticed that you've only capitalized Tricky a couple of times. Alright, I'm gonna finish this out, because, yeah. As a matter of fact, I did. This strange creature appeared out of nowhere. Nothing I've ever seen before. I tried to talk to him after he got up, but he just took off. I think he went down that ledge near where you landed, Tricky explained as he nodded into the direction where he saw the creature go. Fox thanked him and hurried off to the area where Tricky directed him. He looked down the steep slope, and at the bottom he spotted an unknown figure lying on the ground looking like a worthless piece of shit. He jumped down, hurrying to the bottom of the slope. He was being careful not to trip or run into something. He made it to the bottom and made to examine the figure. What he saw next, he was never prepared for in his years of training and missions. The unconscious figure was a human,
Oh.
easily male.
Just a human.
Yeah.
Guy.
Yeah.
You just saw a guy.
Yeah.
Easily male.
He's easily
Like, how
male,
do,
I mean,
how do
very
you know
clearly.
what human
Alright, but how
males look
tall
like?
is he compared to his family?
I'm sorry, we can't. That
Yeah.
information is classified, sir. Before he could marvel at the sight, he noticed a lot of blood soaking.
Marvel.
I actually lost my place. Before he could marvel at the sight, he noticed a lot of blood soaking the ground and the unconscious human. Weird he noticed that second. He quickly pulled out his first aid kit. You know, I never had those when I played Dinosaur Planet.
Wow, look at this sexy thing. Oh, it's bleeding.
I can't wait to fuck that wound.
Oh no. Oh
So he quickly pulled out his quote-unquote first aid kit.
That's
Turned the
someone's
boy
fetish.
over on his back.
no. Ew.
Oh yeah. Noticing the wound, Fox quickly stripped off his black shirt. Ooh my. And got some
wait,
gauze
what-
out of his kit and quickly wrapped it around the waist.
The waist.
The waist.
The
Just-
W-A-S-T-E.
The Vatican.
The blood had finally stopped flowing out, finally, and Fox placed a scanner on top of the torso, like an entire scanner. He had an Epson scanner.
I have an
Just like in
MRI
his
here
bag.
somewhere.
Does anyone have a USB I
He's
can
on
plug
his-
this into?
He's on his back though. He's on his back though. Wait, no.
He's on his stomach. Hey, who
Like no, he's on his torso, but he put
Shut
it on
up,
top
Vic.
of his torso.
Vic, pay attention, goddamn.
Alright.
No, that's what I'm saying.
Peppy, I need a vital sign on this guy, Fox shouted into his transmitter. Only the audio was on for some reason, but Peppy replied after a few seconds.
Why does that need to be said?
Because
Because
It's
fanfiction.
very
Because
important.
earlier there was like a hologram of Falco's
fan-
head, but
didn't you play Starfox Adventures? I did.
For about
It's
20
not
minutes.
that good. Vitals are normal, but the structure is unknown in the database. Really?
Peppy.
database,
It's the same
database, just living in the database. Whoa,
They've got the same skeletons. Fuck it. There are some similarities, but definitely an unknown species, even though Fox clearly just said in the paragraph above that he saw a human. So fuck this story.
Whoa, whoa,
Wait.
whoa.
Yeah, he was like, there, he saw a human. Easily male.
The narrator.
well, that's,
but this
well,
is
that's
totally
the
unknown.
godly narrator talking, not necessarily Fox. I don't
You
know.
know what? You're giving this story way too much credit.
Don't criticize until you write something.
Did you find the source of the anomaly, which is capitalized? Oh, I guess that's a noun.
I like it.
Or
I like
whatever.
it.
I did.
Anomaly.
Fox replied, breathing a sigh of relief. But you're never gonna believe this. But this guy's a human, which you just said was an unknown species. There was
Wait,
a pause
what
before another reply was issued by Falco. Are you serious? Yes, he's unconscious, so I'm gonna bring him back to the Great Fox. Be back in a few. Fox out. With that, Fox shut off the transmitter, and knowing the human's alright, decided to have a closer look at him. Wink, wink. He had white and slightly tan skin. He had brown hair, which almost covered his eyebrows. Weird,
God,
we
we
pointed
already
that
know
out
what
earlier.
this asshole
Thanks,
looks
Fox.
like.
One fox had
It
noticed
almost
is
covered his
half
eyebrows,
missing,
guys.
though it looks like it was growing back. So yeah, just this is a very important detail of our main character. One of his eyebrows is half missing, but it looks like it's growing
Oh,
back.
okay, good. I was
We
scared.
might see it
Oh,
later.
man.
This is going to be an important plot point. No, it's
Yeah.
Is Vic Viper gonna close it out here?
no. Actually, I
So,
really want to close this out.
Ryan Lewis is actually like Aaron Yeager or some shit.
It all makes sense.
Oh fuck! Alright, I actually do want to close this out just for the first one. So yeah, we can easily fix that back on the Great Fox. Fox thought to himself, yeah, because his half-missing eyebrow, which is already growing back, is very important to fix. He continued looking over
He's
his
bleeding
new
a lot,
find.
yeah, but that eyebrow.
Oh man,
I'm proud
I
though.
know that eyebrow.
He needs an eyebrow.
Oh, it gets me so moist.
What the fuck?
That's what it says, dude. That's what it says.
It's right here. I'm looking at it. He opened his eyes quickly to see that they were brown also. His legs and feet were covered in black pants and white shoes.
Legs were
They were
covered in
they were
black
slightly
paint.
torn and worn out, most likely from the fall. He quickly realized that he had to get back to the ship. He picked up the shirt he took off of the human and put it back on him. He noticed the design and was caught off guard. There was a figure panther shaped to look like a game piece. Fox thought it was shaped and realized that it resembled a knight from a board game he and his comrades play called chess. See, it all comes back around. Yeah!
3 hours later.
Under the small figure on the right breast area were letters. Words written in his language. The words, Pineview Chess, were written under it.
Dude,
He must know how to speak Lilat, Fox thought, which
yeah.
is so stupid.
Okay.
He then picked the human up. His weight, even though the human was slim and fit, gave Fox a hard time.
Ugh,
That was.
hard.
I thought this was the this was the censor version. Jeez. Tricky arrived and helped Fox get the unconscious human into the back seat of the R-wing. Oh yeah. Thanks for that help, Tricky. I'll see you again soon. Fox shouted at the windshield. Oh, as the windshield closed around him, sealing the air
We
in.
get that. We know that's what it does. What?
Fox looked back at the human securely fastened, as if to assure himself that he was still there, and began liftoff, slowly making his way to the great Fox perched in space.
Yeah.
Ah,
Oh my
that was
God.
so fucking
Alright,
stupid.
can I just point out
Congratulations.
at the end, you have a little comment right here, and the last thing he says is, Ryan Lewis is owned by me, Ryan Lewis, XD. XD.
Where's that video? Where's the video of Kakyo ain't laughing?
Oh my god.
Oh no.
Yeah,
Oh
you know
my
what?
God.
Fuck this.
I
I'm gonna
can't
read
wait.
his artist comments on DeviantArt. This is the first story I've ever written, and it's been on my mind now. For those who enjoy Starfox fanfiction should enjoy this. I've been putting up several chapters on a different website, which is a furry website, which were uncensored, and that's where the porn was. And everyone seems to like it a lot because there are dicks. Because of this, I hope you enjoy it too. I'll allow any and all criticism to the mix, so let me know what you think. Don't ask me where this other site is because I will refuse to tell. Thanks, and I'll have the other 9 chapters already done up within the next few days. Jesus Christ.
God.
I will say that the original version of the story is a very adult nature.
Wow.
Starfox characters are owned by Nintendo. Ryan Lewis is owned by Ryan Lewis. XD.
XD.
Alright, can I just request that
I'll allow any and all criticism until you say something bad, and then I'll block you.
Actually, you
Because
know what?
that's how the internet
To
works.
give this guy some credit, he has not actually blocked anyone for bad criticism. So he's
that's because
he's
nobody's
yeah.
read this.
But you know, the typical thing is, you know, criticism is good until you actually say something bad.
until you're critical.
Yeah, but like just to give him some credit, like he hasn't said any bullshit.
Well,
like, he hasn't
that's
gotten
good.
anyone for
They
that.
they can't be that horrible
Can I point
of a
th-
person.
can I point
Or
something
are
out?
I
they?
mean, like I said, I talked to him. He seemed like a cool guy. Go ahead, Swipes.
Alright,
Do
the
your
sentence,
thing, man.
for those who enjoy Star Fox fanfictions should enjoy
Yeah.
this. Can that be
I
a
s-
disclaimer on everybody's profile everywhere that says, I enjoy Star Fox fanfiction? So I can just block them completely.
Yeah.
Oh my
Online
God.
and
Well,
offline.
Oh, I can't wait for chess games where the loser goes to the Shadow Realm. Are we gonna see some of that in this
Dinosaur
story?
Planet.
I don't. We don't see any of that. Sorry.
Aw.